Hello girls, how are you all? I hope that you are all fine and in good health. Today we will start with a new chapter, chapter 5, and the first lesson in this chapter will be model factors. So please bring your books and open your books on page 279. Hello girls, how are you all? Hi everyone. So girls, today, very good Lana. So today we will talk about model factors and we will learn what does factor mean. Okay, so how can you use a model to find the factors also? So let's start with first thing, a factor. What is the factor? Factor is a number. Please girls, please stop typing on the chat and focus with me. Stop typing on the chat please and focus on the lesson. Yes girls, I see your homeworks, all of you. Sometimes I send for you, but sometimes I can't because I have a lot of messages. Okay, I have a lot of messages, so but I see all the messages. Okay, so girls, something I want to tell you, some girls didn't send for me the project, the math project. So please, who didn't make the project, please don't forget to do the project and send it for me. Okay, so let's start with our lesson. Our lesson is a factor. What is the model factor? A factor is a number multiplied, numbers multiplied by another number to find a product. So this is the meaning of the factor. So a factor is a number multiplied by another number to find a product. What does that mean? Let's see. If I have this number like 2 multiply 4. 2 multiply 4 equals what? Who will tell me? 2 multiply 4. Very good. Very good, Zen. It's 8. It's 8. So look at those numbers. Those numbers 2 and 4, we name each one is a factor. Okay, so 2 is a factor and 4 is a factor also. So a factor is any number multiplied by another number to find a product. So this is the product, the 8. Okay, Aline, the question, we didn't start the lesson. You have a question about the lesson? Stop typing Ghaida to your friend and focus on the lesson, please. Okay, we didn't start the lesson, so wait and then you will ask me, okay? Because we didn't start. So a factor is a number multiplied by another number to find a product. So any number like this is 2 multiplied by a number like 4, we name those numbers factors. Okay, so each one is a factor. Now, every whole number greater than 1 has at least 2 factors, that number and 1. What does that mean? So, girls, I told you that. Look at those two numbers. 2 multiply 4. I told you that any number multiplied by a number, we name those numbers factors. Factors for who? We name those numbers factors for 8, for the product. Okay, so 2 and 4 are factors for 8. So if I told you, give me a factor for 8, that's mean you have to give me numbers. If I multiply those numbers, the answer or the product will be 8. That's mean 2 multiply 4. So the factors for 8 is 2 and 4. The factors for 8 are 2 and 4. Okay? So if I told you, give me a factors for any number, that's mean give me numbers. If I multiplied those numbers by each other, the answer will be 8. The product will be 8. Okay? So if I told you, give me a factor for 4, as an example, factors for 4. Stop typing on the chat and focus now. Please. That's mean if I told you, give me a factor, factors for 4. No questions now, Noura, please. I want you to focus with me, and I will give you 5 minutes to ask me when we finish. So if I told you, give me a factors for 4, that's mean I want numbers. If I multiply those numbers by each other, the answer or the product will be 4. So I have to think about multiplication table, and I told you please revise multiplication table. So which two numbers I will multiply it by each other? The answer will be 4. Very good, girls. Thank you. Thank you. So it will be 2 multiply 2. That's mean the factors for 4 is 2, right? 2. Those the factors. Now, if I told you, give me here, I will write here, I will change the color now. And if I told you, give me the factors for 5. What the factors for 5? That's mean I want two numbers. If I multiply those two numbers by each other, the answer will be 5. Very good, girls. Your answers are correct. So if I think about multiplication table, 5, there is no numbers I can multiply it by each other. The answer will be 5. Unless what? 1 multiply 5, right? So the factors for this number is the same number, 5 multiplied by 1. And that's what I mean in this sentence here. Every whole number like 5, greater than 1. Look, any number has at least 2 factors. That number and 1. That's mean any number, at least there is 2 factors for this number. The same number and multiplied 1. Okay? Also, if I took here 4, the factors for 4, I told you, the two numbers that if I multiplied by each other, the answer or the product will be 4. It's 2 multiply 2, right? But I have another factors. Look, if I multiplied also 1 by 4, also the product will be 4. So any number here, the factors for this number will be 1 and the same number at least. Okay? So look here, 4 has 2 and 1 and 4, 3 factors here for the same number. Okay, girls? So that's what I mean in factor. Very easy. Yes, you have to save on the multiplication table to find the factors. Okay, so as an example in this page, I have 24. I will erase those. 24, and I want to find the factors for 24. All factors. That's mean I want to find the all factors. If I multiply those factors by each other, the answer will be 24. First thing, you know that the first number, they told me in the book that 2 multiply 12, the answer will be 24. Try to find or to multiply 2 by 12 as we learned in the multiplication. If you do this strategy, the regrouping, 2 multiply 2 equals 4. 2 multiply 1 equals 2. So look, there is 2 factors here for 24, 2 and 12. So those the first factors. Another factors, who will tell me? There is 2 numbers in multiplication table. If I multiply those numbers by each other, the answer will be 24. Yes. Look, the girls told me very good all. I have 8 multiply 3. Right? Or 3 multiply 8. In the multiplication table, 3 multiply 8 equals 24. That's mean 8 and 3 also are factors for 24. They are factors for 24. There is another numbers. No, Taline, it's 8 multiply 3, not 9 multiply 3, dear, equals 24. Very good, Zen. Very good, Bisan. So I have another number. Very good, Duha. So I have another 2 numbers. If I multiply those 2 numbers by each other, the answer will be 24. Like 4 multiply 6. Right? In multiplication table. Very good, girls. So 4 multiply 6 also equals 24. That's mean those numbers also are factors for this number. 4 and 6. Yes, Noura. Very good. Okay, so I have until now, look, 2 and 12, 8 multiply 3, 4 multiplied 6. All those numbers are factors for 24. Okay, now I have the last 2 factors. Who will tell me? Any number or every whole number greater than 1 has at least 2 factors, the same number and 1. What that mean? That's me. Very good, Zen. Excellent, Kinda. Excellent, Zen. Very good. So at least I have here the factor. Very good, Noura. The factor for any number is the same number multiplied 1. Okay, so any number I have to write this factor first. Okay, in any number, first thing the same number multiplied 1, then I will think about multiplication table to find the factors for the number. So look, number 24, how many factors? I have 1. I have also 2. Also I have 3. I have 4. I have 6. Okay, I have 8. I have 12. No, we didn't order the numbers. Okay, I have the last one, 24. All those are factors for 24. Okay, 2 and 12, 8 and 3, 4 and 6, 24 and 1. All those are factors for 24. Okay, any question, girls? This is the idea for the lesson, about the lesson. This is what about the factors. Okay, Lana, you have any question? Okay, Noura, write your question, please. Did you write those in the page 279? Okay, write your question, Aline. You mean this order, Lana? You mean this order here? Okay, this is not order the numbers. I took those numbers. Look, this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. I ordered the factors, okay? No. This is 4. Okay, this is 6. There is no 5. Just I took the factors and ordered them. Okay? That's why there is no 5, of course, because there is no 5 in the multiplies here. Okay? Okay, now those lessons will be very easy for you. Okay? So, did you finish, girls? Did you finish? Now let's move to the next one. Okay, on page 280. Now, I will use now a model to understand the factor, okay? To understand the factors. Okay. Use the arrays to name the factors of 12. Use the arrays to name the factors of 12. Now, you know that if I want to find the factors of 12, what the numbers, if I multiply the numbers by each other, the answer will be 12 in multiplication table. I told you, yes, then, very good. The first thing I have to think about the number multiplied by 1. The same number multiplied by 1. That's mean the first factor I will choose it is 1 multiply 12. Right? The number multiplied by 1. Look. How I will draw a model to describe this factor. Look, girls, here. This is a model of consists of little squares, or yes, little squares. Okay, little squares. Horizontally here, or in horizontal direction, I have 12. I have 12 squares. In vertical direction, I have 1 square only. The number of all squares. The number of all squares is what? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the number of whole squares is 12. So I have here 12 squares in horizontal direction and 1 square in vertical direction. So that's why I said 1 multiply 12. The next one. There is 2 numbers. If I multiply it by each other also in multiplication table, it will give me 12. It's very good. It's 3 multiplied by 4. 3 multiplied by 4. So the first one here, I didn't write it. You have to write it. 1 multiplied 12. The second one is 3 multiplied 4. In multiplication table, I have 3 multiply 4. It will give me 12. So, how I will understand it? By using a model. Look, I have here in 2 directions. I have 2 directions here. This is the vertical one or this is the horizontal one, and this is the vertical one. Okay, look, I will put here, girls, I will draw it in another color. Okay, here, how many columns I have here in vertical way? I have 1, 2, 3. 1, I will count it, 2, 3 columns. Okay, how many arrows I have here? How many arrows? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count just one time, girls, please. I can't write on the screen if you type too much time. Please type only one time. So I have 3 columns and 4 arrows. Okay, now let's count the number of squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 squares. Okay, that's why I said 3 multiply 4. Now another numbers, if I multiply it by each other, the answer will be 12. You told me that you have 2 or 6 multiplied by 2. Very good, girls. 6 multiplied by 2. Also, if I want to describe it on the model, how many columns I have here? How many columns? Let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have 6 columns. Okay? Now, how many arrows I have? Only I have 1 and 2. That's why I said 6 multiply 2. That means 6 columns multiplied by 2 arrows. If you count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 squares. So the same number of squares. So those three models give me the same number of squares, but the difference is what? The number of columns and arrows. That's mean the factors. So what is the factors for number 12? I have to count the factors, or to know the factors for number 12 from those multiplies. The first one is what? Is from here. 1. The first one is 1. Then I have 2. Then I have here, from here I have 3. Okay, and I have here 4. Then I have here 6. Then the last one is 12. Those the factors for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay? Okay, girls? Any question? So, did you finish, girls? If you finished, please type 1 in the chat. Just one time. Okay, write your question. Who said I have a question? Okay, I'm sorry, I can follow the chat, but please, okay, just one time. Okay, write your question, Dana. Okay, Noura.
Teacher.
Yes.
First, the question is you write here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. But here, inside the factor of 12 are 1, then comma, then space, then 3, comma, space, then 6 and comma and space. But you write more than one number. How can we write all over this?
You have in your book. You have in your book. You have 1 already written in your book. You have to write 2, then 3. 3 is written. Then you have to write 4. 6 is written, and 12. I read it, I think. Another question, Noura?
Teacher, my question is the factor have to be only multiply or it can be also plus?
No, only multiplied. I told you. You have to save the definition. The first definition right here. The first definition, you have to save it. That the factor is a number multiplied by another number. Multiplied. Okay? I didn't say add or subtract as an example. Only multiplied. Okay? Okay, thank you, Noura. Okay. Now, girls, if you finish, please. Now, let's return now, or move to page, or the same page, to do the exercise 5. Okay, why does the factor have to do with the models? Okay, because he asked me to do it by a model. Okay, so when I ask you in the question, you have to draw a model. That's mean you have to use the model to find the factor. If I didn't ask you, you can use the multiplication. Okay, write your question, please. Now I want to do number 5. Use here tiles to find all the factors of the product. Record arrays and write the factors shown. So the first number is 5. What the factors of 5 without the model? What's the factors of 5? Stop typing to your friends, please. Very good, Rimas. Very good, Zain. Very good, Kinda. Kinda is the first. Very good, Lana. Very good, Zaina. So, okay, write your question, Rina. I am asking you to write your question. So, the factors for 5, 2 numbers multiply by each other. The answer will be 1 multiplied 5. Now I want to draw the model that represents what? The 1 multiplied 5. Okay? How I will draw it, girls? Look at me. First thing, choose any point. Choose any point you want, like this one. Okay, I will choose any point. Okay, now focus with me, Rina. Focus with me. Choose any point, like this one. I want to draw a model with 5 columns and 1 array, 1 arrows. That's mean I have to choose 5 in the horizontal way. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, until this point. Okay, and 1 in the vertical way. Goes 5 in the horizontal way and 1 in the vertical way. So that's mean 1 arrow. Okay? Okay? Like this. Okay? Then complete the model. Complete the model like this. Okay, and close it. This is the model. Count now the number of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 squares, like the number. Okay? Now, 20. 20. Now 20. I want the factors of number 20. What the numbers? Now, who asked me, teacher, I don't understand? I think it's Rina. Rina told me I don't understand. The factors is the numbers that I multiplied by each other. The answer will be 20. What does numbers? If I multiply it by each other, the answer will be 20. What's the numbers? Okay, very good, girls. So, very good, Kinda. Very good. Kinda, give me the full answer, actually. So, first thing I told you, any number multiplied by 1 equals the same number. Any number multiplied by 1 equals the same number. That's mean 20. If I want to find it by multiplication by two numbers, I have 1 multiplied 20. Also, there is two numbers. From multiplication table, you know that 4 multiply 5 equals 20. So you have to save the multiplication table here. Also, there is two numbers multiplied by each other equals 20. As you said, very good. 2 multiply 10. So the factors for 20 are 1, 20, 4, 5, 2, and 10. Okay, those the factors. If you want to order the numbers here, you have to order the numbers like this: 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 10 and 20. Now, if I want to draw the model that represent each one, now first one, 1 multiply 20. That's mean I have to choose 1 or 20 in the horizontal way and 1 in the vertical way. So count 20. This is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is the 20 and 1 in the vertical way. This is the first one. This is 1 multiply 20. What about 4 multiply 5? That's mean I have to draw 4 in the horizontal way and 5 in the vertical way. Okay? 4 in the horizontal way and 5 in the vertical way. Let's draw it here. Count 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the horizontal way. I will draw it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? This is the model for 4 multiply 5. Okay? The last one, 2 multiply 10. That's mean I will draw 10 in the horizontal way and 2 in the vertical way. Let's count it from here. I will choose this point, girls. I will choose this point and count, or I will choose this point and count here 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is 10 in horizontal way and 2 in the vertical way. 1 and 2. This is the model. So this is represent 1 multiply 20, and this one for 4 multiply 5, and this one is 2 multiply 10. Okay? Okay, I told you, you can use your mind like that you ask me, but when I ask you here in the question, ask you to record arrays. That means you have to draw the arrays here. This is the array, so I have to draw it because he asked me in the question. Okay, girls? So this is our lesson today. We will continue the lesson tomorrow. There is no homework today. Did you finish, girls? Okay, because the session is finished, so we will continue tomorrow. Have a nice